Hey guys, I thought I'd just do a quick YouTube vlog, so here we are. Basically just talking about what I've been up to and sort of hopes to get on with things on my YouTube channel and whatnot. So, first things first, the thing that sort of starts all this off, started me wanting to do this is I've got a Vine channel. I'm just go on Vine, I'm Lode354, LODE354, which is my handle, so go and find me there. I will, and hopefully I will amuse. Or not. It's fine, isn't it? Win some, lose some. So yeah, but that's there if people want to go and see me there. And so, a bit of a chat about what I want to do with my channel. Simply put, it's not done much in a while, has it? Basically, I started YouTubing because I was at a time in my life where I had not much to do, really. It was quite, running around trying to do jobs that weren't, running around doing jobs that were part-time or, flexi time, which is interesting. 0-hour contracts can be fun. So it was a way to sort of sit and get all these opinions out of my head that I had stuck in there. I'm not so bad for that now. I've got decent work, working on being busy, blah blah blah. So yeah, so I'm going to have to rethink how I do my YouTubes if I want to keep going with it. So, quick run through what we've got on the channel. The drinking experiments is, I think, bust now. It was a new hobby I was getting into. I wanted to have a play, and it was a funny way of playing and sort of putting down my ideas, really. I sort of know what's good, what's bad, and also, thanks to the new Scottish licensing laws and just being busy in general and trying to save money, I ain't gonna be. I can't really afford to buy mass amounts of weird booze, so that's that a bust. But never mind. Doctor Who rants. Still want to do those. Plan to do more. Train. I still plan to do more of those. I think, though, my big thing there is it's sitting down and recording in the house and doing stuff like that. I don't really have time to do that anymore. So I think I'm going to do Doctor Who rants, but get rid of things like mucking about with the Sonic at the start, which was fun to do, but I think I'm just going to have to scrap some of that. And I think I'm going to be recording it like this, actually, walking the dog, because it's my one clear time in the day where I've got sort of an hour and a half of dead time. So, as long, it might be a cut short every time I bump into another dog or something, but yeah, I think Doctor Who rants I'm going to do, and I'm going to do this way, so get used to the position of me slowly dropping the phone so that you're looking up my nose. I'm going to start those again. I'm going to start with the Peter Capaldi series. I'll do that soon. So I'll start with his first season, because although I know there's a few bits of Matt Smith I still need to do, but I'll either do them later or not bother. I'm going to start fresh. Good time to start fresh with it. I think this is a nice way of doing it for me to get it done. It's a good dead time in the day for me to just blether away. And Gaming Solo. Now, Gaming Solo is sort of my baby. I came up with Gaming Solo on the basis that, when I had dead time, I was playing these little, wanted to play board games, but other people were working and busy, and I was the one sitting about picking my nose. So that started getting into sort of one-player board games and things, and they were really fun, and I really like them, and I still like them, and I think it's a very interesting niche market. So it's something I want to do more on. I think my problem at the moment is time, is sitting down and sort of going, right, I'm going to review this one, and I'm going to do it this way, I'm going to say this at the start, and this at the end, I'm going to lay out like this, and I'm going to edit that together and put in the transitions, and that's where it all falls flat on its face. So I think I'm going to simplify it by a lot, and basically do it like the Gaming Solo quickies, which are just, switch the camera on, play with the toy, switch the camera off, slap a start and the end on, and throw it on YouTube. And I think Gaming Soul is going to have to go that way if I want to keep it afloat. Just because of time and things like that. Sorry if the camera's doing this a bit. It's rather bumpy out here. But yeah, so that's the plans for gaming solo. Is I'm going to try and get it back up and running, but it's going to have to be, everything's going to get up and running again, hopefully, but it's going to be simplified right back down to basics, so that I can actually do it, because I don't have time to be mucking about doing fancy things, really. Slidey floor. So that's that's the plan for my channel, is basically get it back up and running, but keep it simple. With Everyday Adventures, that's still running on the other channel. Obviously, though, it's when we go somewhere interesting that we haven't been before, or somewhere that when we go on holiday. And so, again, because it's not like when we were students and, working part-time, where we were going out and doing interesting things, cheap interesting things most weekends. We're working a lot of weekends, or trying to do the house, or taking the dog out. So we have a few holidays. We've done the Lake District recently. We went back there, but took the dog this time. So it was a lot more sort of things to do with the dog and stuff like that. But it was very interesting. We enjoyed that. So hopefully that's up. If that's not online already, it'll be there soon. It's ready. It might just been forgotten about. And we were also recently at Legoland Windsor. So that, I know we haven't recorded a sofa talk. So we might not bother. We might just slap up the footage of us being there. We'll see what happens. But that one was recent, and we just need to slap that together and do it. Anything else been happening? Everyday Adventures has had a slight evolution. There's a blog now. I can't remember what the missus has called it, but basically it's a dog walking, places of interest to take the dog. So from places like country parks to museums that are dog friendly, stuff like that. It's basically everyday adventures, shit that we've been getting up to, but with the dog. And again, it's one of these ones, like gaming solo, it's a niche thing that there's not that much to do with the dog. And it was one of the things when we were in the Lake District, we realised that, Missy's a very well behaved dog. Say hello, Missy, where are you? Ooh, can I get you in camera? Where are you, dog? Oh, there somewhere. Ooh, that's me. There she is, haha. Try and get her in frame. That's surprisingly hard to do. Missy! Hello! Hello. Say hello, doggy. Hello, doggy. Hello, doggy. Hello, doggy. Yes, fine. She's more interested in her walk. It's fine. Anyway, so she's a very well behaved dog when out and about. So when we were in Keswick, Lake District, which is a super dog friendly place, there was a load of places that we could take her into. And she was better behaved than half the kids in the place. So we're sort of like, is there more places we can do and take the dog? And so that's what the blog's about. So that there's a link to that on the Everyday Adventures thing. I can't remember what it's called. I'm going to throw this online quick, so it's not going to have any fancy links in it, so tough. But we're doing that. But the big thing for Everyday Adventures that's coming up is in May next year, so May 2016, we're going to Japan. That's just got booked. So yeah, we're doing 2 weeks there, and we'll be doing a load of cool stuff like Studio Ghibli Museum, Disneyland Tokyo, can't miss that. We're going to do maid cafes and a lot of, and a Buddhist temple and all sorts of weird and wonderful things. It's Japan, tons to do. We'll be visiting one of my friends is actually going over a study, so we're going to be going and visiting him whilst there. It's one of the reasons why we're doing it this time specifically. So yeah, and that just got booked. He just got confirmed that he's going, so we've just booked in to do that as well, which is fantastic. Really excited about that. So I think that's really it. Yeah, my channel, I'm going to get up and running, but it's going to be a bit more bare bones. Get used to this angle a lot more, I think. Um, but yeah, I'm hopefully going to start getting things rolling a bit quicker. I have a Vine channel, Load354. Go check me out. It's probably very silly, but hopefully it should be fun. And Everyday Adventures is running. It happens when it happens. And there's also the Missy Dog post blog as well, which links with Everyday Adventures. So that's the update. Yeah. Thanks for talking. I'll hopefully see you all very soon. Have a good one. Cheerio.